Hey, what's up? Thanks for coming back through. Really appreciate it. I'm traveling currently in Montreal, Canada, here coaching at their Olympic trials or their national championship trials. I've got an athlete in the under 20 long jump and 100 meters, so good luck to Lademi. It's going to be a good day today. But today, I wanted to come on camera and do a very quick review because this matches the review that we did just a few days ago on the Metaspeed Sky Paris. And I'm here to say I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong. Well, I was right, but I was wrong. So I was right in saying that because I had purchased a pair from a previous owner who claimed to only have 8 miles in the shoe, he absolutely destroyed that shoe. And so I was right in saying that having my own fresh pair would most likely give me a different perspective. I should have known. That's my mistake. That's my apology. When I travel, I usually pick up a pair of shoes. I love to go shopping. I love to go see what local retailers have. And, you find a boutique or you find a great store, you go, you make friends, you talk to them about it. Love doing that when I travel. Well, as soon as I touched down, had some time, found one right in the neighborhood, walking distance away. I'm in the Montreal neighborhood, Plateau de Montreal. And so I found a great store called Courrier, Infiniment Sport. And they were a great staff, great store. And they had the Metaspeed Edge. Now, we had talked about the comparisons, and again, here's where I was wrong. 99.9% of these shoes are the same. The Sky and the Edge are kind of like identical twins. They are the same, but if you look really closely, there's going to be some differences. We had discussed how this portion here showed what the plate is doing inside the shoe and how this was a more forward tilting, more aggressive plate, and the Sky plate was a little more vertical for up and down pressure. Now that kind of determined how each one was run. You run this one for a more aggressive stance, more forward pushing, rolling stance. And then the Sky would have been for a more plodding, vertical pressure type of run where you're not moving as fast forward, but you're taking more impact up and down. Made perfect sense. Now, what I am finding is that the densities might be different. And this was described to me by one of the workers who was very astute, took his time to talk to me about it. The Sky is soft and mushy. The Edge is much more aggressive and stiffer. The cushioning is much more dense. Now, they look the same. The uppers are exactly the same, but they definitely differ in density. And I can tell that even though the pair I had was used, I can tell that the density is different, and this is a more stout ride. This is a much I hate to say stiffer because it's not about the stiffness, but it is a stiffer ride. You just get more return and less impact protection. That's going to change the ride. So along with the plate, this heel portion is a little more dense. You can feel that it's not mushing like the other did. The Sky is much more mushy, much more marshmallowy soft, and this one is not. I'm over the moon about this one. I've had it on all day today, did a lot of walking, did a little bit of jogging. I'm going to keep it on the rest of the day as I coach also. Again, break-in. We used to talk about break-in, years ago, before we had a lot of super foams and before we had plates. A lot of the talk went to like, you have a break-in time for a shoe. You buy this shoe, you break it in before you use it, get it accustomed, get it broken into your foot, your stride pattern, your gait, and then you're good to go. I've watched a lot of reviews. I've done a lot of reviews. We don't talk much about break-in time anymore because these foams come pre-made soft. ready to rock straight out of the box. Break-in time is still important. And again, I'll be the first to say I missed that. I didn't talk about that like I should. And I'm going to start putting that back into the conversation. And this taught me that. Even though it was a different plate, even though the Sky and the Edge bear 99.9% resemblance, and they're slightly different in density and softness and blah, 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 8 miles on a super foam is a lot of break-in time. And it was broken in according to that previous owner's gate on my Sky. I can't use that. There's no way to stiffen it back up, especially for a super foam. So the Pebax based foam that they're using, once it went soft, it was soft. There's nothing I can do about it, and it broke in according to his gate. Also, we talked a lot about the excess material that's on top of the shoe. That's still there, but again, he must have had a wide foot. He must have leaned over to the right and absolutely crushed that shoe, because the excess material that I have here is not showing or as loose as it was on my Sky. Also, because I had the good fortune of being able to test out the Sky before having this shoe, I was able to understand that some of that excess material may have also come from having the bigger size. And this one is actually a half a size down from my original size, which is a 12, US men's 12. Now, some of that is lost in translation, as Montreal is a European city that just happens to be in Canada. Now, in my Sky, again, the uppers are identical. The midsole tooling is where you find the differences at. It's fantastic. It's been a fun shoe. Like, this has changed my mind. Of course, I was looking for a cost savings. I did not want to pay the full amount. I'm a little ashamed to say, but I ended up paying the full amount. You know, it's going to be worth it. I struggled to pay over $200 when, again, there's the possibility of finding fantastic shoes for below that. That is, oh no, don't do that to him. So that is the Metaspeed Edge from ASICS. All in the name of research. Got to get the right shoe. Hopefully this helps any of you who are looking at these, whether it's the Sky or the Edge. There are some differences, and it's good to know that, but you can't know that until you put them on. I hope this information helps. I appreciate you coming back through. We're going to get over to the stadium and coach a little bit tonight, so wish us luck, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for coming back through. Peace.